Hello moneymakers, let's see today's top 5 market updates. ECB prepares more aid for virus-stricken eurozone. The ECB has a monetary policy meeting at 7:45 AM Eastern Standard Time. The European Central Bank is certain to give the ailing eurozone economy another shot in the arm, but with arguments split over its timing. The only question is whether it will act on Thursday or hold out until July. As the coronavirus-induced recession runs deeper and longer than expected, the governments are running record deficits to cushion the impact, putting a greater burden on the ECB to soak up this new debt and keep borrowing costs manageable. U.S. jobless claims out at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Weekly initial jobless claims are expected to come in at 1.8 million when the Labor Department reports on Thursday. It is lower than 2.1 million reported last week and a solid sign of continued improvement. Joblessness spiked sharply after business shutdowns forced tens of millions out of their jobs amid the COVID-19 pandemic. The trend has been heading lower since the worst week at the end of March, when a record 6.9 million workers filed initial jobless claims. So far, more than 40 million Americans have filed unemployment claims. UK construction's crash partially eases in May. PMI. The unprecedented slump in Britain's construction industry caused by the coronavirus lockdown eased only partially in May, according to a survey that showed that building companies remain downbeat about their future. The IS market SIP's UK Construction PMI rose to 28.9 from April's record low of 8.2, still a long way below the 50 dividing line for growth, and the third worst reading in the survey's 23-year history. British Airways boss urges unions to engage job cuts. The boss of British Airways said its parent company IAG was burning through $223 million a week and could not guarantee its survival, prompting him to urge unions to engage over 12,000 job cuts. BA came under heavy attack from lawmakers in Parliament on Wednesday. They were accused of taking advantage of a government scheme to protect jobs, while at the same time announcing plans to cut its workforce by 28%. Planes were grounded in March due to coronavirus restrictions, forcing many airlines to cut thousands of staff as they struggle without revenues. Airlines serving Britain now face an additional threat from a 14-day quarantine rule. Pandemic raises questions for policymakers. Bank of England. Markets have recovered their poise after bouts of extreme volatility in March due to the coronavirus pandemic that left hard questions for policymakers to answer, a senior Bank of England official said on Thursday. Financial markets could come under strain again if there is another leg to the global infection cycle, or if economic data come out persistently worse than expected, Andrew Hauser, the BOE's executive director for markets. Thank you for watching. Subscribe for regular updates, only at Capital Street FX.